Oh my God. Andrew Holness has done it again. Yeah.
Jamaica
Fracture. Mighty God. People, problems in our country.
Jamaica.
That song more connect than you could ever believe. Like and share this video.
This is another crazy day. Hey Andrew, a full time for you go now. Jamaica people, them don't like you. Worst thing, them can't trust you. Look how you sell out the Cubans and accept American. How you know say them don't like we. How from morning them a fight we. Andrew, look what you do now. I worship your makeup down. How you know we can't fight.
What me say?
Andrew, you sell we out. Andrew, go fix up the road them. The hospital them need doctor. The whole of Jamaica fracture. From we get the Melissa.
I tell you.
People asleep on that day. And some asleep on floor. Andrew, you come from Jamaica.
Call everybody from St. Mary. Everybody from St. Mary.
Crazy J.
My God. Everybody call, share up the live, ladies and gentlemen. Like and share up the live.
Full time till you go now.
Full time.
Jamaica people, them don't like you. Worst thing, them can't trust you. Look how you sell out the Cubans. Yo. Hold security there. How you know say them don't like we.
Come on.
How from morning them a fight we. Andrew, look what you do now. I worship your makeup down. How you know we can't fight.
Crazy J.
Andrew, you sell we out. Andrew, go fix up the road them. The hospital them need doctor. The whole of Jamaica fracture. From we get the Melissa. People asleep on that day.
Hey, Andrew said we go. Good night, Empress Norma.
Andrew,
What's up, darling?
you come from Jamaica. And you don't like the people.
Joanne Sinclair, good night, my darling. Angela Green.
You suffer now.
No, Angel Green. What's up, baby?
Remember
Calligraphy, where are you?
when they say a Spanish town.
Like and share the video. Let me know where you guys are watching from.
Why you Sure know that. Jamaica. This is another crazy
Western Canada in the building. Bless up yourself, calligrapher.
Hey Andrew, a full-time for you go now.
We're live on Bolo V&R 2.0 and Bolo TV tonight, ladies and
Worst
gentlemen.
thing them can't trust you.
Support the page by liking and sharing and donating. Alright?
And accept American.
I tell you.
And you know say they no like we. And from morning them a fight we.
Basel Hall, big up.
Andrew, look what you do.
Canada
now.
in the building, Empress Norma.
Worship your makeup down.
Big up yourself.
And you know we can't fight.
Andrew, sell we out.
Andrew, you sell we out.
Florida in the building, good night, good night. Andrew.
Andrew, go fix up
The road them.
The hospital them need
Doctor.
the whole of Jamaica fracture. From we get the Melissa.
My God.
People asleep on that day.
They must sleep on floor.
Andrew, you come from Jamaica and you don't like the people.
I wonder why.
You make the country a suffer now.
Jesus.
Andrew, you don't remember when they say I Spanish down you from. They say you're born and grow. Why you sell me out?
Why you sell we out, Andrew? Why you sell we out? Florida in the building, Upton wants to pick up.
Is another
Shout out to all my subscribers. Donovan Lee in the building, Fort Lauderdale in the building.
Hey Andrew, a full-time for you go now. Jamaica people them not like you. Worst thing them can't trust you.
Yeah, trust you.
Look how you sell out the Cubans and accept American.
Jesus.
And you know say them no like we. And from morning them a fight we. Andrew, look what you do now.
Oh gosh, man.
I worship your makeup down.
Big old worship.
And you know we can't fight.
Hey.
Andrew, you sell we out. Andrew, go fix up the road them. The hospital them need doctor.
Think I joke?
The whole of Jamaica fracture. From we get the Melissa.
That's still a boy.
People asleep on that day.
Oh God, man. Where am I sleep on? They must sleep on
floor. Andrew, you come from Jamaica.
I wonder if I just come from.
And you don't like the people.
Why? Why I'm still so?
You make the country a suffer now.
Suffer like a dog.
Andrew, you don't remember
I'm like if you got.
when they say a Spanish town you from. They say you're born and grow. Why you sell we out? Try not that. Feel the poor people in here. Jamaica, don't make it get to your brain. Listen what I go on. Jamaica, understand them for no right now. If I fight them, what we'll fight now. And now is the time now. Come make we stand up like Marvin.
My gosh, man.
And Andre Stevens.
I want that rain?
And we are big up with
that rain?
them some. And them are talking right now.
Who that?
We have to get rid of
Worry.
brothers.
Mighty God.
Wicked and lie. And just
your money, your money, to me say.
And to sell we
Why Jamaica? The only thing that make me feel encouraged is the word of the Lord. We have a wicked prime minister. You know, every time we decide I'm going to take one night off, something come up. Can you believe it? Me say, all right, you know what? Me just going to take a night off and me just going to make some two thumbnail for run through to the morning when me wake up. You know, me go live in the early about 11 o'clock or about 12. Jamaica, me I listen to Andre Stevens a while ago. Mighty God. I don't get the full story, but what I heard was enough for me to do this live stream. Andrew, why you sell me out? Brother, come like say man a alien here, man. The man can't be a Jamaican. When Andrew say, you're not a Jamaican because you're born here, me tell you already say, yo, that statement there where man make me not take it lightly, you know, Velma, me say that statement there where the man make when Mark Golding pull out his birth certificate, you know, me say, I don't trust that statement there, you know, Vilma. Me not trust that statement there. Where the man, I wonder if from last year the man plot up this thing, man. What if from last year the man plot up this thing, Jamaica? Me say the man say, not because you're born in a Jamaica, make you a Jamaican. And everybody else say, what can I hear that statement this man make? But what was the real meaning behind it? That's when I first thing that come to my mind. Zine, and people are going to talk about conspiracy theory. Right? Now, ladies and gentlemen, everybody will donate the super chat where the live goal is concerned. I'm going to play the crazy J now. So I'm going to put it throughout this live. If me I do something and you want me to play the crazy J, you have to send me a super chat from Bolo V&R 2.0. Alright? The price I super chat I got there, I hit me a set now. Hold on. Every donation, I play the Crazy J song. Alright, so see them. I just set the live goal a while ago. 20 of them. No, 10 of them. It's set. I hope nobody will bother with me now. The live goal is set. Why is there an error where my live goal is concerned from the other day? I've noticed that enough. Hold on then. Freedom, honorable member, Selvan, big up yourself, and I'm another honorable member. Mighty God, Mr. The man is absolutely disgusting. An error occurred, please try again. Somebody send me a super chat now. Selvan, if I want to send me a super chat. I need to see if it'll work. You save it in your phone from yesterday, Empress Nama. Yeah, me I tell you, Vilma. Vilma said here that good night, Bolo. Trust me, this hurt me to the core. Came from church and this I heard on Andre's show. Are the people gonna sit and take this? This cannot be real. Me hey, Anna Brown Wagwan. Him did shock. That was the easiest speech could come out of his mouth. Shame him, shame. Anna Brown, you might be right. I might be reading too much into it when him said that. But you know, with first time he said, Wayne, he said, I saw this man gone so far that him just want to make up something. Maybe it's a coincidence. Calligrapher. You can't super chat on Bolo V&R 2.0. I'm live on Bolo V&R 2.0 now. Freedom, alright, testing, alright, it'll work. Thank you, Selvanev, thank you. Thank you guys. So, I'm just going to say it then. Alright, Lord have mercy, sorry about that. Sorry about that, Freedom. I accidentally pressed delete for the message, sorry about that. But what I'm saying, anybody want me to play back the Crazy J, just send a $20 super chat. That is it. And Bolo V&R 2.0. Alright? Straight up. Now let's get into this, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, me I tell you, man, hey, the man make me can't take a night off, brother. Can't take a night off. We cannot take a night off. Cannot take a night off.
Flex the muscles on him. All of the chicanery and the bull that Juliet Holness has done to the opposition, by now she deserves a box in her face for true.
Mighty God.
Because she has been.
I want to reach us.
You know, I never leave my house, but George couldn't come. Signature was made to take the 10,000.
Hold on there. Hold on there, Jamaica. I have to go read one song before me start this. As me say, I got the word alone. Mummy at 37, you say? Psalms 37. Yeah, man. I got the word alone I comfort my brain right now. Yeah, man, I gone too far, brother. Yeah, man, they have to go down. And that God, they have to go down. I tell you that. Yes, man.
Psalm 37. Fret not thyself because of evildoers.
That is it.
Neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity.
That is it.
For they shall soon be cut down like the grass, and wither as the green herb.
Yes.
Trust in the Lord, and do good. So shalt thou dwell in the land, and verily thou shalt be fed.
Yes.
Delight thyself also in the Lord, and he shall give thee the desires of thine heart. Commit thy way unto the Lord, trust also in him, and he shall bring it to pass. And he shall bring forth thy righteousness as the light, and thy judgment as the noonday. Rest in the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not thyself because of him who prospereth in his way, because of the man who bringeth wicked devices to pass. Cease from anger, and forsake wrath. Fret not thyself in any wise to do evil, for evildoers shall be cut off. But those that wait upon the Lord, they shall inherit the earth.
Mighty God.
For yet for a little while, and the wicked shall not be.
Calligrapher.
Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be.
Yes.
But the meek shall inherit the earth.
Yes.
And shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just,
yes,
and gnasheth upon him with his teeth.
Yes.
The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
Then Jamaica, you can imagine God in an elemental laugh off of Andrew. That make one look joy reach me out a while ago. Well, just imagine God a laugh off of Andrew. Can you see him in? All in there be wicked to the people in Jamaica. And I suffer the people them. And I sell way out. Mighty God. God just do a laugh off of him. Look on him. Look on him. I don't know God laughing about me. Just I say. When I didn't laugh, you know, they say God voice coming like roaring waters. You know, you can't mimic that, so I don't have a chance. But I'm just saying, can you imagine God a laugh off of Andrew? Among other members of the earth, we are going with them foolishness. And I suffer people them. Because I'm not Andrew alone, but with their Jamaica. So him a feel with fear. Not true. Just imagine God a laugh off of them. Let me play that again. That part of the scripture they hold me.
And the wicked shall not be. Yea, thou shalt diligently consider his place, and it shall not be. But the meek shall inherit the earth, and shall delight themselves in the abundance of peace. The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth. The Lord shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming. The wicked have drawn out the sword, and have bent their bow to cast down the poor and needy, and to slay such as be of upright conversation.
Yes.
Their sword shall enter into their own heart,
Aye.
and their bows shall be broken.
Yes.
A little that a righteous man hath is better than the riches of many wicked. But the arms of the wicked shall be broken.
Yes.
But the Lord upholdeth the righteous.
That's right.
The Lord knoweth the days of the upright, and their inheritance shall be forever.
Yes.
They shall not be ashamed in the evil time, and in the days of famine they shall be satisfied.
Ooh.
But the wicked shall perish.
Yes.
And the enemies of the Lord shall be as the fat of lambs. They shall consume, into smoke shall they consume away.
Mighty God.
The wicked borroweth and payeth not again, but the righteous showeth mercy and giveth. For such as be blessed of him shall inherit the earth, and they that be cursed of him shall be cut off. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be utterly cast down, for the Lord upholdeth him with his hand. I have been young, and now am old, yet have I not seen the righteous forsaken, nor his seed begging bread. He is ever merciful, and lendeth, and his seed is blessed. Depart from evil, and do good, and dwell for evermore. For the Lord loveth judgment, and forsaketh not his saints. They are preserved forever. But the seed of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land, and dwell therein forever. The mouth of the righteous speaketh wisdom, and his tongue talketh of judgment. The law of his God is in his heart. None of his steps shall slide. The wicked watcheth the righteous, and seeketh to slay him. The Lord will not leave him in his hand, nor condemn him when he is judged. Wait on the Lord, and keep his way, and he shall exalt thee to inherit the land. When the wicked are cut off, thou shalt see it. I have seen the wicked in great power, and spreading himself like a green bay tree. Yet he passed away, and lo, he was not. Yea, I sought him, but he could not be found. Mark the perfect man, and behold the upright, for the end of that man is peace. But the transgressors shall be destroyed together. The end of the wicked shall be cut off. But the salvation of the righteous is of the Lord. He is their strength in the time of trouble. And the Lord shall help them and deliver them. He shall deliver them from the wicked and save them, because they trust in him.
My God. Jamaica, you're in trouble.
Psalm 38. O Lord, rebuke me not in thy wrath, neither chasten me in thy hot displeasure. For thine arrows stick fast in me, and thy hand presseth me sore. There is no soundness in my flesh because of thine anger, neither is there any rest in my bones because of my sin. For mine iniquities are gone over mine head. As an heavy burden they are too heavy for me. My wounds stink and are corrupt because of my foolishness. I am troubled. I am bowed down greatly. I go mourning all the day long. For my loins are filled with a loathsome disease, and there is no soundness in my flesh. I am feeble and sore broken. I have roared by reason of the disquietness of my heart. Lord, all my desires before thee, and my groaning is not hid from thee. My heart panteth, my strength faileth me. As for the light of mine eyes, it also is gone from me. My lovers and my friends stand aloof from my sore, and my kinsmen stand afar off. They also that seek after my life lay snares for me. And they that seek my hurt speak mischievous things, and imagine deceits all the day long. But I, as a deaf man, heard not, and I was as a dumb man that openeth not his mouth. Thus I was as a man that heareth not, and in whose mouth are no reproofs. For in thee, O Lord, do I hope. Thou wilt hear, O Lord my God. For I said, hear me, lest otherwise they should rejoice over me. When my foot slippeth, they magnify themselves against me. For I am ready to halt, and my sorrow is continually before me. For I will declare mine iniquity, I will be sorry for my sin. But mine enemies are lively, and they are strong, and they that hate me wrongfully are multiplied. They also that render evil for good are mine adversaries, because I follow the thing that good is. Forsake me not, O Lord, O my God. Be not far from me. Make haste to help me, O Lord, my salvation.
All right. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Calm down with spirit a little bit. You understand? Me here walk on right so on Andre's show now. We see the genesis of this situation. Because we never watch the whole program, you know. I don't know why it a freeze up. The devil is a liar. Hey, Mr.
I've
Frank,
given
what
you
do man?
enough. People have said BBC and what is Andrea talk. I've spoken. But remember, Old Miss, Chief Richard Curry is more valuable to the US than you are. I wonder if them want me to talk tonight, Courtney. Mr. Old Miss, one of the most valuable Jamaicans on the land is Chief Richard Curry. The US have you as a little pawn. China have you as a little pawn. So if you go tell the US that, oh, we need to lock down, them not going to agree with you because them know the asset Chief Richard Curry is to the land.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? I want them to talk the rest of it tonight.
Don't do it, Andre.
I want to talk the rest of it, Jamaica.
Don't do it. Don't talk it, brother. Something about Chief Curry.
I think I should talk.
No.
You know the US.
Move me up on the live.
You know, let me shut that part. You know what?
Yes, Andre, thank you. Don't talk.
Before me make
Don't
it, before
talk.
I
Don't talk, Andre. Don't talk. Don't talk, Andre. When it comes to Chief Curry, and that's something there, make them go on. Make them go on in ignorance. Don't say nothing at all. I don't want to know, and nobody else nothing know. Hold it, Andre. If I behave yourself, you don't understand the dangers. Do not talk, Andre. Thank you very much. Hey, Courtney, I'm going to call Courtney tomorrow. Courtney, behave yourself. I'm going to call Courtney tomorrow and say, Courtney, stop boost up Andre if you talk. Read the room. I'm glad to say him never talked last night. Read the room. Go ahead and use
I'm going to talk in some code tonight.
Oh, let me hear myself.
And those who have the intelligence to understand will understand. I'm going to read a report to you all today. And when you see that, you're going to say, wow.
Oh, and get permission to talk. Oh. What me think him going to say? Me don't want him to say. That's why I said don't
listen
talk.
To me, Jamaica.
You see when Andre said he's more valuable than Andrew, me don't want him to say how valuable he is more than Andrew. Make them go on move in ignorance, not tell them nothing. Don't make them know wiser, Andre. Yeah, Don't make them know wiser. If they don't know already, don't make them know wiser.
As we get to the other part of the story,
don't give them no advantage at all.
Today, something dropped in my hand. Dredan, I put it in the group just now.
Somebody said
the Jamaican government must stop China's growing influence in the country, or we will. You hear that part, Jamaica? Let me teach you the global politics tonight. I'm going to teach you Jamaica. Dredan, I sent you the artwork. Could you talk, make them see? It was in Or Today. It was a 4-minute article. The US government is making it clear that it will not tolerate China's growing presence in Jamaica, and the Asian powerhouse poses a threat to the American mainland. The US Senator John...
Hold on. Okay. Thank you very much, Andre, because me never did check the article. Let me go to the article. Sanders Resort. We know why you don't go Sanders Resort. That is, what is this? Dr. Wheatley should step aside. The Integrity Commission has determined Dr. Wheatley without portfolio. Okay, let me just look on that cards. I don't know. Culinary storytelling, blah blah blah. Surgeon oil, blah blah blah. Where's this new article? Oh, here it is. 13 hours ago. Damn. I missed it. Jamaica government must stop China's growing influence in the country, or we will. Hold up. What? Hey yo, wait a minute. External intervention. Let me plug in my microphone. No, Jamaica, this serious. This serious. External intervention. Make me find the clip. External intervention. Anytime I see things them unfolding, I make sure I draw free prophecy them, you know. Because some people are going like say, no, you know. See this a girl that one about war is coming. Hey! Lady, let me tell you something. External intervention. External intervention, a word and a verse. Let me see if we can find it that way then. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Here it is. Pause right there, so. Dr. Wheatley, we're not ready for you yet. You can stay one side. Yeah, yes, so we are carried go. And we're going to take this off the screen. Take my picture off the screen. Yes. Leave my what do you call it? My camera alone up there. Yeah, let me get my camera alone up there to do that reaction. Small up the camera a little bit. Yes, there you go. Perfect. Yes, so ladies and gentlemen, it's your brother Bolo V&R. We are here in the space once more. Oh my God, something is brewing in the ear, ladies and gentlemen. Something is brewing in the ear. I was watching Andre Stevens earlier. The Jamaican government must stop China's growing influence in the country, or we will. Will what? Will what? Jamaica, look on that picture here. That picture here says everything. Stop. Me? Wow. I am recording. Mighty God. Jamaica, this is one and a normal, you know. Anyway, make we read the article. Make we read the article. Yes. Let's read the article.
The U.S. government is making it clear that it will not tolerate China's growing presence in Jamaica and that the Asian powerhouse poses a threat to the American mainland. U.S. Senator John Curtis went on record saying that China's ownership of Jamaican ports, infrastructure, and telecommunication systems has implications for American national security. Many U.S. politicians, particularly those supportive of the Trump administration, are of the view that the Jamaican government is pally with the CCP and that it should be checked. Over the last decade, China has invested over $5 billion in Jamaica, granting loans at low interest rates, building modern highways, constructed hospitals. Chinese companies have done well in Jamaica. Although the U.S. is Jamaica's leading trading partner, its direct investment, according to the International Trade Administration, ITA, was $276 million in 2023, concentrated in tourism, energy, and telecommunications. China has invested far more in Jamaica than the United States, which, in effect, has not stepped up and seen Jamaica's potential. It is a disparity that is causing tension, and it will call for great diplomatic skills on the part of Jamaica as it looks not to agitate both China and America. China is a world power and an example to countries like Jamaica that they can go from developing low-income status to becoming a developed state in a generation. Prime Minister Holness has stated on a number of occasions that it is a disparity that is causing tension, and it will call for great diplomatic skills on the part of Jamaica as it looks not to agitate both China and America.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out. From Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
Help, we see out of the ladder.
We need a divine intervention. We're tired of the labor right. We're tired of the green people. We are so far. We can't take it no more. We need this. We need it. Help. Help. Jesus Christ of Nazareth. Psalm 46. God is our refuge and strength. Is a liberator.
Jamaica, this government has been sleeping with the dragon and been sleeping with the eagle. Jamaica, the dragon and the eagle are not friends. You understand? The two of them is about power and maintaining them power. Them have different strategies how them maintain them power. Them have different strategies how them run them country. But it's about maintaining power. And now Jamaica has been caught in the middle. This is dangerous, you know. Andrew Owners come like some skittle girl, you know. You understand? Because him dare not cross the Chinese, you know, and him dare not cross the American them. Because we know how Trump go to work already. See what the Venezuelan Prime Minister or President? Be prepared for what is to come, and for what is to come, be prepared. Jamaica, me I tell you now, me have a look up spiritual friend. I remember last year she tell me say she had a vision. And when she tell me about that vision, she never tell me to share. I mean, I'm going to share it. But you see, this remind me of that vision there. This make me go back to that vision there, and what she say, she seen at the vision, this look like it's going to be the catalyst for what she saw in the vision. Jamaica, it wasn't good. It wasn't good. It was not good. And you know, the warship that come also reminded me of the vision. I believe that warship is a catalyst to that vision which she did have. Make Queen big up yourself if you're watching. Yes, man. Mighty God.
America. China is a world power and an example to countries like Jamaica that they can go from developing low-income status to becoming a developed state in a generation. Prime Minister Holness has stated on a number of occasions that the development and modernization of Jamaica remains a top priority and that he welcomes investment in a multipolar world. President Trump has tapped his friend and ally Kari Lake to be the next U.S. ambassador to Jamaica, and she has said that on her agenda is diminishing China's presence in Jamaica and getting more American companies to come to the country. Speaking at a Senate Foreign Relations Committee hearing, Lake said, "You know if you're not putting out your story, somebody else is. The Americans have done such great work with our partners in Jamaica. They're neighbors. We have a great relationship. Culturally, we are more similar to China than to Jamaica, and we need to tell the people what we're doing. We were on the ground in massive numbers after the hurricane. The U.S. military carried out 133 flights in the hours after the hurricane struck, and we brought in almost 4,800 humanitarian relief workers." Kari Lake. "We brought in search and rescue crews and heavy equipment to move debris off roads. Entire communities were cut off, and sadly, there were 45 deaths and many others were hurt. 250,000 people were displaced and needed housing. America was there. We need to tell that story. We will continue to be there, but we cannot continue to watch as China make huge moves right here in our front yard." Prime Minister Andrew Holness has repeatedly said that China is a friend.
We need help, Jesus.
Hold on. I want to turn front yard. Hold on. Big up yourself. Big up yourself, L. I want to turn front yard. Let me read that again. A Carly Lake said this. We brought in search and rescue crews, heavy equipment to move debris off road. Entire communities were cut off, and sadly there were 45 deaths. Many others were hurt. A 250,000 people were displaced, needing housing. America was there. We need to tell that story. We will continue to be there, but we cannot continue to watch China make a huge move, make huge moves right here in our front yard. But things like Jamaica one of them backyard. Mighty God. Mighty God. No sir. No sir.
What can go so?
Yo, this is a signal to let you know that Jamaica is a top priority for the United States of America. Let me tell you, we have been upgraded, ladies and gentlemen, from backyard to front yard. You know, say, it kind of different with the front yard, right? It have to look good. You feel me? I deal with run a backyard that show certain things in and you know. But it kind of confusing me about the TC. And now they might give me mixed signal. 1 minute we at the backyard and now you can throw garbage down there with the TC and them, the most despicable people them. And now we are the front yard. I walk on. When did this sudden change happen? Anyway, like and share the video, ladies and gentlemen. Let's continue. This is not normal.
Friend and strategic partner making tremendous contributions to the Jamaican economy. Jamaica has to take better care in choosing its friends. We will not tolerate China using Jamaica as a staging post to threaten us.
Emotional damage.
Oh, no, Jamaica, this is not good. Jamaica has to take better care in choosing its friends. We will not tolerate China using Jamaica as a staging point to threaten us. Mighty God. We're in trouble. Jesus, please. My God Almighty. No. No, 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 no. No, I want a serious statement. That's no, brother. I don't know if you not take this serious now, but that is a damn serious statement, you know? Jamaica has to take better care in choosing its friends. And then put a quote, no official them from America, Carrie Lake, where Trump choose to come down here. We're going to be an operation and work with the government. She said Jamaica has to take better care in choosing its friends. We will not tolerate China using Jamaica as a staging point to threaten us. If you don't know anything about America, anything we have to do with national security, them no ramp with that. Them no ramp with that. Me can't tell you that right now. Anytime I see them put, this is a matter of national security beside any activity where them do, them are go full force Jamaica. They are going full force. Me now ask Christ. My goodness. No man, hey, that one is not normal. This is not normal.
Us. Close to 75% of Jamaican tourists come from America. Jamaicans hunger for a U.S. visa, and most of Jamaica's remittances come from America.
Jesus.
It would be a shame to see all that stop because your government made the wrong choice.
In case you never know, that was a threat. In case you never know, that was a direct threat to the Jamaican government. We cut off on the visa them. No money can send from America come down here. So the family, they got dead for hunger now, because enough people are pay people bills down here now. You remember good? No, Jamaica want if you know, this is not normal. Jamaica hunger for our visas. Who want to go China go live? Put up on the hand. Who wants to go to China to live? Put up on the hand. Me not on my hand, I put up, I tell you what to do. Who want to go China go live? Put up on the hand. Me I talk about go live, figure work, and make life and all of these things. Who want to go to China to live? Let me play it again. Cheese and peas.
Choice. Jamaica has to take better care in choosing its friends. We will not tolerate China using Jamaica as a staging post to threaten us. Close to 75% of Jamaican tourists come from America. Jamaicans hunger for a U.S. visa, and most of Jamaica's remittances come from America. It would be a shame to see all that stop because your government made the wrong choice. Jamaica can't take both America and China to the prom. It has to choose one and live by its decision. Carrie Lake will straighten things out down there, and Jamaica will do as she says, if it knows what is in its best interest. She's not coming to smile sweetly, do the cocktail circuit, drink rum and cokes, and eat jerk chicken.
What the hell? Oh my God, no way.
Corrupt government cannot liberate the people. If the head of the stream is corrupt, the entire river will be also.
Emotional damage.
Jamaica. The people them say Jamaica cannot take both America and China to the prom. You have to choose one of the girl them. You can't marry two girls. This is not polygamy. This is monogamy. We don't live in a polygamous society where you can marry two different women. You remember good. So you better choose one of the girls them and what? Live with the decision. Mighty God, Jamaica, you so much threat in the article here. You so much signal America again, Jonas. Them, hey, me said, hey, me not tell no lie. Me can just imagine right now, Andrew Owens dead, power and blouse and skirt, so much slung, and a sweat and a fret. Me not ask Christ if you must sweat and a fret. Remember me tell you that. Because China not talking about them acting up. China not talk, but them act. America tell you what them are going to do before they do it. China just do it. China don't know about talking, brother. That don't mean say China about America. It's just different styles of doing things. China don't know about talking. China just act. So you can't carry the two girls them go to the prom. And you hear what Carrie Lake say? Carrie Lake say we'll straighten things out down there and Jamaica. We'll do as she says. And if it knows what is best for its... Hey, let me tell you something, man. Andrew Owens in a trouble. Andrew Owens in a trouble either way in Techie. He can't escape the Chinese and he can't escape America. And the two of them look at him like so. And I told... No, you know I don't want to say that. I'm not going to say I two bad girl them, but I don't want to disrespect nobody. But you see the prom reference, because she said prom. So you have to take one of them to the prom. Hey, no.
Chicken. We want to see more American businesses in Jamaica and the government there extend the hand of true friendship to us, your true partner, said Gordon Parsons, who has worked with the American First Policy Institute. Secretary of State Marco Rubio has said that Jamaica has fallen into debt trap diplomacy with all the Chinese investments and is naive to China's predatory practices. He notes that China's government-subsidized companies underbid the competition and won all the contracts. He says he wants to see a level playing field. China has not interfered in the affairs of state in Jamaica and stresses it wants to help with the development of the economy as a friend to the country. Jamaica is an independent sovereign state, and Prime Minister Andrew Holness has made the point that we no longer live in a bipolar world. Donald Trump is not the only powerful leader in the world. Today, we live in a multipolar world. Prime Minister Andrew Holness frames Jamaica's foreign policy as a strategic tool to secure economic independence and attract international investment. His intention is not to incur the wrath of the Trump administration, but rather to make Jamaica an attractive destination for investment.
Jamaica, let me tell you something. Andrew Owens talk a good game. Him talk a good game, but he not go like what he must say. And everybody know that. Venezuelan president bigger than him, you know. Venezuela have more resources, you know. It's nothing. When I say it is nothing for them to soup him up and lock up in blouse and skirt. I am at, oh, you know, we're a sovereign state and we're a sovereign in my backside. No use of it in America backyard. They know you're sovereign. You can't have it both ways. You can't admit to Jamaica in America backyard, and then you come tell me say, oh, you know, we're sovereign and you know we're being strategic. You play chess, but this about a bigger than you. You're not even one pawn, you have one spot on the board, white or black. You're not that important to the grand scheme of things, Andrew Honest. Remember good. I saw them look for him, I tell you about all the big country, them, the elites, them when they play chess. You are one spot on the board where they move them pieces pan. You're nothing in the grand scheme of things. Most disrespectfully. In a real life. You remember good. What is someone
investment. Venezuela, Iran, and Cuba were all independent sovereign countries.
Exactly.
But look at them now.
Exactly.
China's foothold in Jamaica is non-negotiable and a threat to our national security. Jamaica has allowed Huawei to control its telecommunications systems. Its major port is owned by the Chinese.
Mighty
It isn't
God.
hard to tell that this is a clear risk, and Jamaica is thumbing its nose at us. What we will do is ensure the protection of our homeland. We will not countenance a Chinese vassal state on our doorstep, said researcher Christopher Hibbert of the American Enterprise Institute.
Jamaica, it's over. I can't tell you that right now. Just look feet at me any day now. It's over with. It's over with. It is over with. Andrew Honest has taken up way more than he can chew. Right? Crave what they say? Bone choke, craven puppy or something like that. Or craven dog choke, palm bone or something like that. Andrew Honest has literally taken up way more than he can manage, and he is in trouble. He's in trouble because the way I call it now, the tone of Carly Lake is not a negotiable tone. It is, you are going to do what we say, and she's representing Trump. So uno do the maths. Like, share, and subscribe, ladies and gentlemen. Lord have mercy, man. Listen. Woo, thank you, Andre. Never saw that article. But I have so much work doing, you know. Yo, it's tough. Boy, it's tough, boy. It's tough. It's a lie. I'm not going to lie to you, but I try my best. But it's tough, yo. It is tough to keep up with all of this news that's happening, right? Let me just carry these back a little bit. Yes. Of course, I'm a puppet. But I'm a try to pretend as if he's not being pushed around. Because I'm a try to keep up appearances. You feel me I deal with? But everyone knows, bro. You are not standing up to no USA fam. No, brother, remember, say you can't explain your wealth. Everybody, brother, listen. You know what? Let me continue here, man. Because I don't want. Oh, shoot, I forgot to play this. The external forces. Yo, the reaction did long enough. I don't even need to play that. I've played it so many times. I don't even need to play that.
Ann Curtis went on record saying that China's ownership of Jamaica's sports infrastructure and telecommunication system has implications on America's national security.
Done.
Many U.S. politicians, particularly those who are of Trump affiliation, are of the view that Jamaica government is pally with the Chinese and should be checked. Over the last decade, China has invested over $5 billion in Jamaica, granting loans as low interest rates, building modern highways, constructed hospitals. Chinese companies have done well in Jamaica. Although the United States' leading trading partner, its direct investment, according to the International Trade Administration, was US $276 million in 2023, concentrated in tourism, energy, and telecommunication. China has invested far more time in Jamaica than the US, which in effect has stopped up and has not stepped up on Jamaica's potential. I want to say this to you tonight. The US knows of Andrew Holness's dealings with the Chinese. There's a reason why the US government never goes to Jamaica's foreign affairs ministry. You know who built that ministry for them?
The Chinese.
Government of the Republic of China.
Yes. They not trust you.
Now Jamaica.
They don't trust you. They not trust
the Americans know the play. The Americans understand the power dynamics of Jamaica. They know what the Chinese are doing. They know how Wholeness is working with the Chinese to take over their compound. You hear what I said? They know of Wholeness's explorationary approach with the Chinese to take over their compound. The US knows the importance of the red mud in their national security.
The minerals. Mighty God, the minerals.
Wholeness wants to give aspects of the red mud to China and give the US government the riffraff. US government is not having it with him. So you might be wondering why he has to be creating the...
But Jamaica, what if Andrew already made a deal with China? Backside. And I'm just asking the question and thinking of the possibilities. It's called thinking. It's not conspiracy theory. It's called thinking out loud. What if Andrew Holness already signed a deal with China? An unofficial deal, made promises, shake them hand, give them his word. Wow. Boy. Hey, yo. Boy, hey, yo.
Instability in their compound. He has to create the instability because he made agreements with China.
Mighty God.
And the US is backing Chief for it. So make him go on. If him thinking bad, make him go on down there. And you will...
Oh my God. Andre really busty bubble, bro. Oh, Andre busty bubble, but me understand. You're bigger than your brother and your body. Me understand. Me understand why you're busty bubble. Me understand why Andre busty bubble. Because what them are going to do? What them are going to do?
See Jamaica! Make him go down there for Chief Curry and Yossi Putney. You will see who is really the government on this land. Make him go on down there.
You know, I believe Chief Curry is a very crude individual, you know. I believe he's a very smart man. I believe he would have recognized the wolves were circling. You remember when all those police came up to not Akongpong, one of the community them, for the maroon them, 100 odd police. You remember Georgia, you remember? I believe from that time, Chief Curry might have been making some moves. And he has been moving around diplomatically. I mean, if Chief Curry was to go to the US government and say, well, listen, let's talk. You know, I know you guys have an interest in such and such, but what we would have to do is to make sure we preserve, you know, certain qualities, you know, the waters and stuff like that, you know, because those minerals are very important to technology development, you know. China would definitely have interest. China must have interest in a their land. Me now ask Christ. It would be uncharacteristic of them, Jacqueline, not to have interest, nuts. Mighty God. Very interesting. Very interesting.
Whoa, we need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election.
So if you're thinking bad, go and go provoke the US and go try capture Chief Curry. Go and go down at the compound and do what you want to do with the Chinese. And you will know the end. Courtney, I bet I'm not going to wake up one man in a year and say Andrew Holness get extracted by the same security details that extract Maduro. And I bet you the same...
Andre, they don't need... Listen, them don't need all of that. Andrew, that easy for move, brother. Brother, Them no need all of that. That's too much excitement for Andrew. Them no need all of that, bro. Them man them can send in one team of 5 smaddy and take out Andrew. And when I say take him out, I mean capture him. A team of 5. Stealth. Them no need so much smaddy, bro. Just understand what I say. Them no need so much smaddy. They're really interested in him like that. Them no need so much people. Believe. Just believe what I tell you.
Yeah, US government. Look on the Jamaican people and said, we believe that Chief Richard Curry should be. You know, I'm shut my mouth. I wonder what. Hey! Ball out!
Why, Andre? Why, you get already?
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
So you, Andrew Holness, you, I bet you tonight, no fun was where Andrew talk about Jamaica. There's a lot that comes to my desk, but I cannot talk it until I'm given permission. And tonight I was told Jamaica, unleash and let Jamaica know part of the truth.
Oh.
And I don't finish talking yet.
Okay.
I don't finish talking yet. You realize, you know what? I don't finish talking.
What, my lady J?
But if, yeah, of course, they have all the agreements and the arrangements he has made with the Chinese people. All the developments coming on the the South Coast. All of those developments that are coming to St. Elizabeth and Parity. You know, is it the Chinese Andrew Holness is plan to give it to?
What?
What can go so?
You know the St. Elizabeth arrangements he has made with the Chinese people. All the developments coming on the South Coast. All of those developments that are coming to St. Elizabeth and Parity. You know, is it the Chinese Andrew Holness is plan to give it to?
What can go so?
Yeah, seriously. Ain't no way. You mean the smart city and everything? Yeah. Oh my God.
What can go so?
Why, Andrew?
You know that the moving of the Parity people, Andrew Holness is plan to go give the Chinese. You know that majority of the investors are from China that Ed Bartlett was going to meet with, talking about the airport, Quenny. What? I bet many of you never knew. And it is going to cause a...
Jesus of mercy. Father God. This a man definitely. Jamaica, you know, say a fool we fought this. In every single way. This is our fault. Because we're disobedient to God. Pastor talking from last year, there will be increased judgment. Because why? We do not repent. We're not listening. So, judgment after judgment after judgment after judgment until Jamaica yield. So all the people them still at work over, still a wear guard ring, still a just continue to go dive into all of the mess. Right now, I try my best. Right now, I do my yard more than anything else right now. If I have to go up on the road, I go up on the road. If I go up on the road, it increases my chance enough temptation and sin. You understand? So me there me yard. No, Mark Stewart, the whole of them Mark Stewart, Pastor Peter Chambers, Jeffrey Shuttleworth, and the list goes on. Andrew Holness has been warned. Jamaica has been warned. Jamaica has been warned. And some people right now sit down and I listen to me and I say, I'm tuning up like that, man. I'm tuning every. I'm tier 1, bro. Definitely no. I'm tuning up. 1 PM, I'm tuning up. Hey, big boy, chat too much. Come on for the man name. 1 bag of baboon. Looking at the signs and can't see them. And they're right in front of them. Jamaica, don't like up the video, no, man. Please. Yes, wherever you are in the world. America, China, anywhere you are. Japan. All my Jamaican people. All my people from the United States. Then if I, so hold on. So if we then in America front yard, that make America our backyard? Me just ask.
A major geopolitical war in Jamaica. And many of you think what they are, the light. I was told that I can't tell them about the light. Andrew Wellness. I was told today I can't talk the light story. Jamaica, I can tell you how the light went. Somebody flex their muscles on Jamaica to tell Jamaica, if you don't comply with our strategy, you are going to be in serious trouble by the night.
Mighty God.
You know what I said, Courtney? Students, I can't talk everything, but I was told that what can go so? I was told, Courtney, to tell the Jamaican people.
Hey, let me tell you something. You see, if you don't have no opinion that is negative about Pastor Peter Chambers, Pastor Jeffrey Shuttleworth, or Pastor Mark Stewart, keep it to yourself, yeah? If you come on my channel with it, I'm going to block you. No apology. That is it. That is it. Yeah, man. Anybody at all, I don't business with this. If you come on my channel with that, I'm going to block you. You're blind, man. You're no sense, man. You can't see man a one from all along and everything I come to pass. And you are talking about man a false prophet. Eh? Mercy. Mercy for them, Father God. Mercy. Mercy for them. But I don't want it over here.
What happened to the light?
I don't want it over here. Keep it to yourself.
And Your Holiness, why have you not commented on what happened with JPS? You realize, Courtney, today the Prime Minister has not spoken on the JPS matter. You realize, Jamaica, that today the Prime Minister has spoken nothing about the JPS matter.
Yeah, him not mention it none at all. So, person asked me if Andrew caused COVID too. Who stated that Andrew caused COVID? I'm kind of confused. When did anybody state that Andrew caused COVID? When did anybody state that? COVID is bigger than Andrew in terms of what was the actual causation of it. I don't know if Andrew played a role. Well, he did play a role. But it was after the fact. Andrew was an agent to promote the joke. Andrew went as far as to say that God made the joke. He was going all around Jamaica campaigning about the joke as if. No. Hold on, Lady J. Hold on. He was going around campaigning all around Jamaica like he was campaigning to win the election. But he was really campaigning for the joke. As far as I'm concerned, all of the Jamaica Labour Party members were agents that were paid agents to promote the joke. That, as far as I'm concerned, all of them got incentives in my opinion. I believe they got incentives to promote the joke. And this was common around the world. Whole heap of people in a government all around the world. I block that already, man. Whole heap of people all around the world in a high places were paid to promote the joke. Celebrities, politicians. Christopher Tufton told I don't remember the community. He told them, if you want water, take the joke. You guys didn't think that was strange? Why were they promoting this thing so hard? Based off how they actually have the hospitals them right now, do you think that Christopher Tufton actually cares about people's health? The conditions that the hospitals are in, the conditions that the nurses have to work under. Do you truly believe that Christopher Tufton cares about people's health in Jamaica? It is more lucrative for people to die in Jamaica for certain people. You understand? Like the dead house them, they're making a lot of money. The funeral homes, they're making a lot of money. Whoever owns them is doing great business. Oh, because I wear my use. No, this is YouTube. Oh, a TikTok you go on? Mommy, I gave you this. You went on TikTok. I never gave you a TikTok. What was your big here on TikTok? I don't know why I'm gonna give up on TikTok and TikTok can rewind. I want a record. We couldn't do that. Are you two me give up on? Well, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, me and Andrew.
You never found that odd?
Yeah, Andrew never mentioned the blackout at once. Daryl Vaz was the send out boy for that. Daryl Vaz was the one that was, you know, oh, this is unacceptable and all of that jazz. Yeah, I really think.
You never found that odd, Courtney?
Very odd.
The country was put in darkness.
Mm-hmm.
Because if he never signed the agreement, there was more to come.
Mighty God.
And look at it, Courtney. Right after the agreement was signed, you were all wondering, the Nimitz was the distraction. Because he had to sign to the agreement, or else Jamaica. Or else Jamaica. When Uncle Donald started to flex its muscles on him, Courtney. When Uncle Donald started flex the muscles on him. Jamaica. When Carrie Lake comes here in the next few weeks. When Carrie Lake comes here in the next few weeks. It is going to be, you see Jamaica? I would not want to be Prime Minister of this island at this time.
No. No.
Be prepared for Andrew Holness' resignation very shortly.
No. No, you don't want that.
Because he's so compromised, Courtney, he's not going to want to go to jail. He would prefer to resign and then come with a dopey story as to the reason for his resignation. But I'm going to tell you, Jamaica, I tell you all the time, learn to read the room. Read the room, Jamaica. Read the room. I'm not going to scare you anymore tonight, Jamaica. I've given you enough.
Andrew, don't resign. If you're bad, stay in a power. Andrew, if you listen to me right now, do not resign. If you're bad, stay away there.
People are saying, DBC, what is Andrew talk? I've spoken in many courts tonight, Jamaica. But ask Andrew Holness, when the lights came off, was that the night the signature was made to take the 10,000 non-US nationals in the country?
My God.
Give me a break. Was that the night, Courtney, that the final signature was made? Was that the night? The final, at the midnight crack?
Mighty God.
Let me take a commercial break right now, Jamaica. And when I come, I heard you contest. Or
I went from you.
Welcome back, Jamaica. Welcome back. I know that all that I spoke about.
Andre, shake up the internet tonight, brother. Shake up. Whole internet
all
shake
I
up.
spoke about just now. Is a lot.
Poor people who got them bed and can't sleep. Rough. Can't sleep under them conditioner. But
Jamaica, I have to talk all of that tonight.
All of the persons that has leaned on God, you will be at peace. You're supposed to be, because you know God good. And you know say God is good. And you know say God got your back. You're supposed to be at peace, man, because in the time of tribulation, you know. Remember, so we did read the scripture earlier, you know. Psalms 37? Psalms 37, I believe. Yes, fret not thyself because of evildoers, neither be thou envious against the workers of iniquity. In the time of famine and in the time of drought, God will provide for you, my brothers and sisters. That is it. That is it.
Now, Jamaica. There's an interesting development.
All right, Georgia, big up.
When I say interesting, I saw George Davis today.
All right, Georgia.
Not on, you know, I never leave my house, but George couldn't come to these nice places.
Mighty God.
I heard George saying dunceness, childishness, and rankness. Those were the words of Dirty Batty Jerry, used today to describe Jamaica's parliament. Davis went even further, warning that unless the tone and conduct of MPs improve, it may only be a matter of time before somebody gets physically attacked. Listen to this, Jamaica. Listen to Dirty Batty Jerry. Listen to him today.
Immature interactions, the puerile exchanges, the visceral comments, the childishness, the dunceness, the rank.
I hope he call him Prime Minister name, you know. Because if the Prime Minister has exhibited this dunceness behavior and the childishness, telling people about them must shut up and they are bullies.
Out of orderness, the bellicose and warlike approach that rears its ugly head. It doesn't even rear its ugly head, because to say that something rears its ugly head suggests that there are times when that ugly head is obscure and then the ugly head rears. Yeah? This is how our parliament is, and I'm saying, if we're not careful, someone will walk from one side of the house and box someone on the other side in the face. Believe me, that's where we're headed.
You know why we are headed there, George Davis? Because people like you continue to defend the actions of Juliet Holmes.
That's right.
People like you see Everett Warmington and all the leeches of labor rights do the disrespectful things to the opposition members and think they must continue to tolerate.
Yes, that's right.
And when the opposition members decide to stand up on their feet and fight back and push back, the opposition members are very diligent. They are peacemakers. Because all of the chicanery and the bull that Juliet Holness has done to the opposition, by now she deserves a box in her face with you. Because she has been ranked. She said the senior men like her Fix Jacksons and want to pass her place with them, thinking it's our
emotional damage.
Our bun left, right, and center. If she didn't box anybody on road, she will take up the box charge cases. Or the woman them will take her man, not Nikisha and not the opposition member. And the so when you talk about the decorum, talk about the irresponsibleness of the government ministers. You know, Courtney, they always say no, there is what? Reciprocity. So if I give you bad energy, you go and give me back bad energy. If I give you bad energy, you say, hey, dirty boy, Courtney, where you going to say back to me? If me say, hey, dirty boy, Courtney, where you going to say back to me? Drunk up. Crazy up. Dirty boy, Courtney.
Hey, we have to be a company.
Hey, dirty boy, Courtney. Hey, lenke boy. No, Jamaica, that is why the parliament is in the state it is in. Because the government and the Speaker of the House continues to badger. The government and the Speaker of the House continues to be disrespectful to the opposition members. Of course. Up to last week, Nikisha and them at it. So here the next part of Dirty Bat.
Jamaica, I'm come across something.
US cable had said that Mr. Polar seems to essentially get away because he has managed to successfully forge alliances with his political superiors. Do you agree with that?
Well, they have analyzed it correctly. As I said before, the Prime Minister is complicit in this. She has taken no action that would suggest that the Minister could not make such future mistakes. He's still a member of her cabinet.
What's the opposition going to do about this further?
But the opposition is very strident against this. And, you know, those questions, what will the opposition do? The opposition can't unappoint the minister. The real question is, what is the government going to do about this?
What kind of pressure
it is a discretion. I am adding pressure right now as I speak to you. We have written to the Prime Minister to make known our concerns. It is the Prime Minister who must act. And my job is to stimulate public opinion as well, so that the public is not misguided by opinion leaders who seem to be very comfortable with the low standard of governance that is being offered by this government.
What if the Prime Minister does nothing else, doesn't ask for his resignation or anything?
It reflects the kind of Prime Minister that we have, and the country must decide if we're comfortable with that.
Had you been Prime Minister, what would
my actions would be clear. My actions would be clear and decisive, and I make no bones about that. I believe in a very high standard of governance. He would not be a minister today.
Jesus have mercy.
His apology to the Contractor General, saying that if he had said anything that
Jamaica, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world right now, big up on yourself. I just listened to something a while ago that I am live right now, by the way, and my audience is listening while I record this. I just listened to the most shocking words to come out of Andrew Holness's mouth. Jamaica, I am floored. I was not aware of this particular interview with a young Andrew Holness. Mighty God, I am at a loss for words. I cannot believe what I'm hearing. But, ladies and gentlemen, you guys listen to this for yourself.
Seems to essentially, US Cable had said that Mr. Pola seems to essentially get away because he has managed to successfully forge alliances with his political superiors. Do you agree with that?
Well, they have analyzed it correctly. As I said before, the Prime Minister is complicit in this. She has taken no action that would suggest that the minister could not make such future mistakes. He's still a member of her cabinet.
What's the opposition going to do about this further?
But the opposition is very strident against this. And, you know, those questions, what will the opposition do? The opposition can't unappoint the minister. The real question is, what is the government going to do about this?
What kind of pressure
it is a discretion. I am adding pressure right now as I speak to you. We have written to the Prime Minister to make known our concerns. It is the Prime Minister who must act. And my job is to stimulate public opinion as well, so that the public is not misguided by opinion leaders who seem to be very comfortable with the low standard of governance that is being offered by this government.
What if the Prime Minister does nothing else, doesn't ask for his resignation or anything?
It reflects the kind of Prime Minister that we have, and the country must decide if we're comfortable with that.
Had you been Prime Minister, what would
my actions would be clear. My actions would be clear and decisive, and I make no bones about that. I believe in a very high standard of governance. He would not be a minister today.
His apology to the Contractor General, saying that if he had said anything that could be construed as a lack of respect for the contractor.
Hey, who mess is this? Oh, man, this.
Governance. He would not be a minister today. Decisive, and I make no bones about that. I believe in a...
Had you been Prime Minister, what would
my actions would be clear. My actions would be clear and decisive, and I make no bones about that. I believe in a very high standard of governance.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro. What can go so?
Yo, shout out to Sassy D, wherever you are. Hey, love you, baby. Hey, she said this a long time ago. This man is an alien. The Andrew Holness that we have today in Jamaica is an alien. He's been abducted. This is not the same individual. They cloned his ass. Whose man's is this? This is not the same Andrew Holness. Yo, let me play that again. The man said, if it was me, mighty God.
Stimulating public opinion as well. So that the public is not misguided by opinion leaders who seem to be very comfortable with the low standard of governance that is being offered by this government.
All of the lab rat them, we're out there right now, that is comfortable with the low standard of government, not calling out Andrew Holness. If you say, yo, brother, you need to resign from the Integrity Commission report, come on. What them do? Oh, the Integrity Commission is not credible. Oh, the Integrity Commission is this. Oh, the incredible. Knowing, ladies and gentlemen, good well, the Integrity Commission cannot come out publicly and defend themselves. The Jamaica Labour Party are cowards. Uno are germs. Every last one of uno will support the government. Yeah. No apology. Uno bring down this country. Can you imagine who is this? Me I look upon Andrew Holness this? I him really I listen to? The same person who carry the Integrity Commission to the court to take out illicit enrichment because he don't want nobody to investigate or making money or anybody else to that matter in a government. After him at the same on the table the law. Jesus and peace me that hurt me. No. Let me play that again. This not safe.
Guided by opinion leaders who seem to be very comfortable with the low standard of governance that is being offered by this government.
What if the Prime Minister does nothing else, doesn't ask for his resignation or anything?
It reflects the kind of Prime Minister that we have, and the country must decide if we're comfortable with that.
Had you been Prime Minister, what would you...
Jamaica, the man that will wait till the man answer a question. The man said my actions will be clear. Andrew Holness a 1 week now, Andrew Wheatley report come out. And you have told us that you didn't even read it good on Cliff Hughes. You didn't even done read it. When you come back, you have to go meet with the lawyer them. As if this is not an unprecedented moment in the history of Jamaica politics and our reputation globally. The man actually did it. Yo, the man did the same way. Down to my lady there from, what's she name? Emily Crooks, Emily Shields, whatever she want name. All she said not even make the spit dry. And Andrew Wheatley resign. To show you the gravity of the situation, and Andrew Holness has done nothing. But he's the one right here telling us that he would be decisive if it was a mighty God.
Mr. does nothing else, doesn't ask for his resignation or anything.
It reflects the kind of Prime Minister that we have, and the country must decide if we're comfortable with that.
Had you been Prime Minister, what would
my actions would be clear. My actions would be clear and decisive, and I make no bones about that. I believe in
He needs some milk. What can go so?
All of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way. The truth is the light.
Very high standard of governance. He would not be decide if we're comfortable with that.
Had you been Prime Minister, what would
my actions would be clear. My actions would be clear and decisive, and I make no bones about that. I believe in a very high standard of governance. He would not be a minister today.
His apology to the country.
Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop lying. Stop.
Contractor General, saying that if he had said anything that could be construed as a lack of respect for the Contractor General's office, he withdraws those statements and apologizes. What do you make of that?
You know, there are some lines that ministerially you don't cross. And apologies are not good enough to fix them when you have crossed them. he did that with the contractor general. It shows a mind that does not respect the limits of his authority. And that's dangerous in a minister. And for a prime minister to accept that is to place the public's interest in peril as well.
Dr. Vincent Lawrence is now going to be heading that energy enterprise team. What?
Jamaica. This is an old tweet from Andrew Holness. Statement. The Prime Minister must act now. The PM must now act decisively by removing Richard Azan as State Minister in keeping with her commitment to stamp out corruption. I want to ask one question. Did Andrew make any commitment to stamp out corruption in Jamaica? Carly Banks, what's up? Kerry Spence. This man, hey. No, Jamaica, it there one level where it is kind of scary. And you know, more big up the people on Twitter, Rampansi and when it's rebel woman.
US Cable had said that Mr. Polar seems to essentially get away because he has managed to successfully forge alliances with.
And then this is the article where I look for. The man just said all of that a while ago, you know. JMEA and JUGC wants Wheatley out of cabinet. Listen to this.
In a statement on Thursday, the JMEA says people recommended for corruption-related charges by oversight bodies should consider stepping aside from executive duties until the matter is resolved. This, the group says, will protect public confidence in the country's institutions. The association is reacting to the Commission's recommendation that Science Minister Dr. Andrew Wheatley be charged with 4 offenses, including illicit enrichment and making false statutory declarations. The Commission says it found that some $164 million in assets acquired between 2013 and 2022 could not be reconciled with his lawful earnings. Dr. Wheatley has rejected the findings. He maintains his assets were lawfully acquired and says he will challenge the report in court. The JMEA says it respects due process and the presumption of innocence and is not seeking to prejudge any legal proceedings. But it says the Commission's findings are serious and that its independence and credibility must be respected and preserved. The group says public office is a position of trust and there cannot be one standard for ordinary citizens and another for elected officials. It says the rule of law must apply equally to all Jamaicans, regardless of status, office, or political affiliation.
Yes.
The JMEA frames the issue as an economic one as well. The association says investor confidence, business growth, and job creation all depend on transparency and trust in public administration, and that strong institutions are not just a matter of public policy, but an economic imperative. Dana Davey for Nationwide News.
Jamaica, while listening to that, I am looking at this statement from Andrew years ago. The PM must now act decisively by removing Richard Azan as State Minister in keeping with her commitment to stamp out corruption. Ladies and gentlemen, Richard Azan built some shops. He didn't steal any money, you know. Richard Azan never stole any money, you know. If you don't know the Richard Azan story, please let me know in the comment section. But Richard Azan did not steal any money. He didn't put $1 in his pocket, and Andrew Holness deemed what he did as corruption. Then what do you call Dr. Andrew Wheatley's situation? Being a member of Parliament and not being able to to explain $164 million. Please, make that make sense. This is unbelievable. You know, I'm going to take the time out because, brother, no, me literally, me at a loss for words, Bridget. I know me can't believe. I know me can't believe it. Me say, how are this? Oh, sorry, hold on. Let me see what I'm going to say.
That an attempt on Wednesday by opposition spokesperson on the creative industries, culture and information, Nikisha Burchell, to deliver her maiden contribution to the sectoral debate in Parliament using the Jamaican language was immediately shut down by House Speaker Juliet Holness. The article continues. Burchell began with, Madam Speaker, me get up this afternoon to make the first sectoral speech on my portfolio before being interrupted by Holness, who, citing the standing orders which dictate that standard English must be used in the House of Representatives. Yes, the standing order of modern Jamaica in 2026 says, standard English must be used in the House of Representatives. Interesting. The mother tongue, the heart language is illegal in the People's House. It brought to my mind the words I heard from a radio commentator years ago, a man who called himself Babatunde, who said these words which I find to be memorable. Them look we vote in a patois, but spend we money in a English. That's, I think, absolutely captures for us all that it is. Contrast that with one of the miracles of Pentecost, the language miracle. Hear the words. All of them were filled with the Holy Spirit and began to speak in other tongues as the Spirit enabled them. Then verse 6, when they heard this sound, a crowd came together in bewilderment because each one heard their own language being spoken. Or verse 7, and all these who are speaking Galileans, then how is it that each of us hears them in our native language? Or we hear them declaring the wonders of God in our own tongues. The miracle of language. Jews from Galilee who never left their homeland were now speaking in other tongues, other languages, by the enabling of the Holy Spirit. Oh, this was not unknown tongues, akin to that which we read about in Corinthians. It was not glossolalia, the technical word for tongues used by theologians and Bible students. It was not.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete AI creation platform.
Want to see what I go in Jamaica? I may tell her, hey, Nikisha Burchell is so impactful. Anyway, back to that something. Because more have to add this, because I'm going to listen to Mystic earlier. I'm going to add this to the reaction. I have to add this to the reaction. Can't, hey, brother, I say, I know me in a total amazement. I'm totally amazed, ladies and gentlemen, by the level of hypocrisy by Andrew Holness. Like, there's levels to hypocrisy, you know. But this is a man of the biggest hypocrite me ever seen in the world as a leader of any country. The man, the man terribly are, man. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you guys to listen to this clip from Mystic Sensation. I'm gonna tell you, wow.
Right? Let us get into this other document here. We are showing the pattern as it is. Showing the pattern as it is. Right? Now,
no stranger to being the...
Look at the attack coming out.
No stranger to being the odd man out, a JLP MP has come to the defense of Dr. Andrew Wheatley, who has been recommended for corruption charges following a report by the Integrity Commission. The MP argues that due process must be followed. Jamila Maitland reports.
Member of Parliament for St. Catherine Southwestern, Everald Warmington, has come out in support of the embattled government minister, Dr. Andrew Wheatley, following a damning Integrity Commission report. The IC's report recommended that 4 charges be brought against Dr. Wheatley, chief among them illicit enrichment.
Integrity Commission, but it's still a credibility. Jamaicans don't believe in them. Jamaicans don't listen to them. Why do I say so? It is known that they are biased in whatever they are doing.
Mr. Warmington, who's been a strong critic of the commission, argues that the agency is targeting the government members of parliament.
They never see anything that is said by about the other party in the time at all. Secondly, everybody is innocent until proven guilty. Okay? They wrote this nonsense. Nobody knows if it's correct. Okay? So
it's correct though.
No, they don't. What they're saying about Dr. Wheatley, who knows those things are correct? They can write anything. Dr. Wheatley, give him a chance to prove he's innocent.
Michael Phillips was fined a late fee by the Integrity Commission for missing the deadline for filing his statutory declarations. Ian Hales' matter was referred to the Commissioner of Police to investigate further for forgery. When our news team contacted the Corporate Communications Unit at the JCF, no one was aware of any active investigation. Unlike Dr. Wheatley, neither opposition MPs were investigated for illicit enrichment. Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness acknowledged the detailed report, but
in the meantime, based on the allegations that you see, do you think it's appropriate for the minister to step aside?
If you do anything, you must have to prove himself. If it came from somewhere else, maybe, but not from the Integrity Commission. It has no credibility.
Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness acknowledged the detailed report by the IC, but says he too has confidence in Dr. Wheatley. During an interview on Nationwide News Network, the Prime Minister said he's to meet with Dr. Wheatley on Monday, June 22 to discuss the report. He did stress that there were no charges yet brought against him. Almost a week after the report was tabled in the Parliament, checks made by our newsroom revealed that Dr. Wheatley has not been charged. As of Tuesday, June 23, our news team understand that Dr. Andrew Wheatley is still a part of Cabinet. Jamila Maitland, TVJ
News. Now, this is the wickedness and the evil, right? This is the wickedness and the evil that Andrew Holness, right, is doing. Setting up his millions, his political dinosaurs like Edmund, like Warmington, to outright attack the Integrity Commission investigators. Have you heard what he said? The journalist asked if the IC report, right?
Institution responsible for doing so cannot say a single.
It's happening right now.
Is facing increasing scrutiny.
Share this clip with you all to understand where they are going.
The Integrity Commission investigates one of the country's most senior ministers. It too is facing increasing scrutiny. Questions are now being asked about its investigative processes, its statutory powers, and whether Jamaica's principal anti-corruption body is adequately equipped to defend public confidence while remaining bound by strict confidentiality provisions. So, we examine tonight both sides of Jamaica's accountability equation. Should political leaders be held to a higher standard before criminal proceedings begin? And equally, Who holds a watchdog accountable? Tonight on Lead Story Prime, we examine the report, the rebuttal, the precedent, and the institutional pressure now bearing down on the very body designed to keep Jamaican public life clean. First off, though, the data briefing and our overview with Akeem Arett.
Thanks, Jody. Tonight, Parliament is being asked to hold one of its own to account, and the institution responsible for doing so cannot say a single word in its own defense. Let us establish what is documented. On June 17, 2026, the Integrity Commission of Jamaica tabled a report in the House of Representatives concerning Dr. Andrew Wheatley, Minister without portfolio in the Office of the Prime Minister, with responsibility for science, technology, and special projects, and Member of Parliament for South Central St. Catherine. The Commission's Director of Corruption Prosecution has determined that Dr. Wheatley be charged with 4 offenses: illicit enrichment, the allegation that he possessed assets disproportionate to his lawful earnings between 2013 and 2022, knowingly making false statements in statutory declarations, 1 count covering the period 2013 to 2017.
No, 2013 to 2022. On the Twitter post from Andrew Holness, it appears as if it was posted September 17, 2013. So, if that is true, and let me listen back this again for the date.
To his lawful earnings between 2013 and 2022.
So between 2013 and 2022, Dr. Andrew Wheatley, that space in time cannot explain his wealth. But in 2013 or 2017, no, it had to be 2013 because Andrew Holness was the Prime Minister. So you're telling me, how ironic is this, ladies and gentlemen? You're getting an exclusive comparison that is watching me live right now. You're telling me that when Andrew Holness was pressuring for Richard Azan to be removed, Dr. Andrew Wheatley was potentially operating nefariously where his money is concerned in terms of making his money. If this comes out that Andrew Wheatley was actually making money illegally in 2013, ladies and gentlemen, while Andrew Holness as the opposition was trying to take the stance of a leader of integrity. Can you imagine? Christopher, can you imagine? Because this tweet is from 2013, the 17th of September 2013. He was the opposition at the time, and the tweet is about the PM. And Andrew Wheatley in the Integrity Commission report cannot explain his wealth from 2013 till now. Yo, this is some diabolical, man. This is some wild, diabolical stuff, bro. When you really intertwine the timing and what is being said, and yo, unbelievable.
Knowingly making false statements in statutory declarations, 1 count covering the period 2013 to 2017, and the 2nd count covering 2018 and 2022. Failing without reasonable cause to provide information requested by the Director of Information and Complaints. The figure at the center of the illicit enrichment finding is approximately $164 million. The Commission found that Dr. Wheatley could not provide a satisfactory explanation for the disparity between that sum and his known lawful earnings. Dr. Wheatley disputes this directly. In a statement issued on the day the report was tabled, he said the Director of Investigation failed to account for approximately $168 million in rental income, which he says he lawfully accumulated and declared over the 9-year period. He describes the Commission's findings as, and these are his words, patently false, grossly misleading, and inaccurate. His legal team, led by attorney Abed Abdoob, has filed an application for leave to apply for judicial review in the Supreme Court. That application is now on record. To be precise, no criminal charges have been made. The determination by the Director of Corruption Prosecution is a referral recommendation. These are matters that have not been adjudicated by any court. Dr. Wheatley is entitled to the presumption of innocence. That is one story. Here is the second. The report was tabled on a Wednesday. The following Monday, Prime Minister Dr. Andrew Holness gave an interview on Nationwide News Network. He described the IC findings as troubling. But in the same interview, he said this, that Dr. Wheatley retains his confidence and that he was, in his own words, totally unaware of any investigation into Dr. Wheatley prior to the report being tabled. The accountability watchdog, Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, JAMP, has documented that Dr. Wheatley was under active IC investigation for 4 years before being appointed to cabinet after the September 2025 general election. If that timeline is accurate, the question is not only what the Prime Minister knew, but what safeguards exist to ensure a Prime Minister is informed before making a cabinet appointment. And now, the third dimension. This is not the only matter in which the Integrity Commission is under institutional pressure. The Prime Minister himself is pursuing a separate Supreme Court challenge filed in September 2024 against the Commission, its directors, and the constitutionality of the illicit enrichment provision in the Corruption Prevention Act itself. If that constitutional challenge succeeds, it could affect not only the PM's own matter, but the Commission's investigations into 8 parliamentarians currently under illicit enrichment probes. And throughout all of this, the Integrity Commission cannot respond. Under the Integrity Commission Act of 2017, it is prohibited by statute from commenting publicly on its own reports. It has issued no statement. It cannot defend.
Jamaica, you see how cowardly Andrew Holness is? How disgusting they are. They are out here lambasting, trying to tear down the reputation of the Integrity Commission, while they know the Integrity Commission cannot publicly defend themselves.
Its methodology. It cannot respond to legal challenges. The watchdog is gagged by the very law that created it. The questions for tonight are 3. First, is the Commission's methodology sound? And what happens to forecharge recommendations if Dr. Wheatley's rental income argument holds up in court? Second, should a minister facing forecharge recommendations remain in cabinet? And what does Jamaican parliamentary precedent require? Third, if the Commission can be challenged in court by the minister it investigated and simultaneously by the Prime Minister in a separate action, while being prohibited from speaking publicly in its own defense, what is left of its institutional authority? Those are the documented facts. The panel will know.
Commission. And our guests tonight are with us for the full program. Jeanette Calder, Executive Director of the Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, and Dr. Gavin Myers, Executive Principal Director of National Integrity Action. Jeanette Calder, Dr. Myers, thank you so much for joining us inside Lead Story.
Thank you so much.
Inside Important Conversation, we pulled 2 of the most powerful civil society groups in to talk to us and to also educate us on this matter. Jeanette Calder, I start with you because JAM, Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal, has described the findings against Dr. Wheatley as among the most serious to emerge from Jamaica's integrity and anti-corruption framework. 4 charge recommendations had been made: illicit enrichment, 2 counts of false statements in statutory declarations, and a failure to provide information. Help us understand, on what documented basis does JAMP make the assessment that this is the highest we've seen?
The provision of illicit enrichment, which is really speaking to public officials utilizing access to state resources or influence over state resources in whatever manner. Let me start by just saying corruption is basically the abuse of public office for personal or private gain, whether it's the public official himself, an associate, a friend, or family, or colleague. That's the broad definition utilized anywhere. The Corruption Prevention Act in Jamaica, that's where you find a definition which is much more comprehensive than that. Illicit enrichment, you will also find in the Corruption Prevention Act. And I want to just share with our listeners that might be thinking that this is a criminal offense that came about with the Integrity Commission's Act in 2017. The answer is no. It has been around since 2001, which means that the government and its different anti-corruption bodies have been in a position since 2001, that's 25 years ago, to be checking to ensure that public officials are not enriching themselves off the public purse. Well, we have never had such a claim. We've never had it gotten to the point where any public official, much more a minister of government, is going to be placed before the court to be prosecuted and tried to determine innocence or guilt. So for this to be the first in 25 years, it says a lot. And the only other thing I would comment on that, Jody, is we do have other offenses in the Integrity Commission Act and other anti-corruption legislation. But these are what we would call, and I don't want to diminish it by saying smaller offenses, but kind of, and you mentioned them, false information or failing to give the correct information or refusing to give information at all, or even being late with your declaration are all offenses under the Act. But there's no way one could say that it rises to the level of an anti-corruption body saying, you have wealth you can't explain, and when you can't explain it, not only in Jamaica, but another 150 countries around the world that use the statutory declarations, it in essence does mean that you quite likely have acted corruptly if you cannot explain where you got this wealth from.
That lack of explanation is now the subject of a judicial review that has been filed before the Supreme Court. But Dr. Gavin Myers, you're representing National Integrity Action. That is the issue that has been raised before the country, and one that Jeanette Calder there from Jamaica Accountability Meter Portal has characterized as the most significant. One finding from the report by the Integrity Commission says that Dr. Wheatley was in possession of assets disproportionate to his lawful earnings. And this is something that, though Dr. Wheatley says the director of investigation got wrong, saying that it excluded approximately $168 million in rental income that he says he lawfully accumulated and declared. So what's the line between what's documented in the Integrity Commission report from your perspective, Dr. Myers, and what now still remains in dispute?
So, Judy, thank you for having us discuss this issue. It's very important. And I'd just like to know that anyone who has read the report should know that Section 4.5 at page 37 going down gives a breakdown as to how illicit enrichment is defined. The process comes about in terms of how they decided that this goes above what is your legally defined means and how they got there. So one thing that is very important in how we look at this is understanding now that it is not some arbitrary move, it's not something that is just outside, but for how many years they've been working on this, and Dr. Wheatley has been on that investigation for 4 years and asking to provide different pieces of information over this time. And during all this time, it was at the end that he's now saying that all of this, it can be explained through some rental income. And I'm saying, and everyone else, Dr. Wheatley is entitled to his defense. But even more than that, from how everything has been shown, and we can speak about the cases in Hong Kong, in India, we can speak about the cases in Italy, even in South Africa. The understanding of this is that whenever you see things like this happening, it is some way that a state official has been moving well outside of what can be explained, and it is a problem for systems. It's not just a problem.
All right, let us stop it right here.
So, ladies and gentlemen, outside of the points that the gentleman made a while ago, which is sound, all these years I can't explain, I know they can't explain it. Come on, bro. Come on, just stop it.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap right now. Stop the cap. No bullshit, bro.
Outside of that, ladies and gentlemen, outside of the obvious, Andrew Owners went after Richard Hassan and the Prime Minister, Mama P, challenging her on her commitment to stamp out corruption. I am calling on the People's National Party to press on every single day. There needs to be a count up on the days that have passed that Andrew Owners has not fired or removed Andrew Wheatley. From the report came out, we need to remind every single Jamaican of this tweet that Andrew Owners tweeted September 17, 2013. September 17, 2013. Statement: the PM must now act decisively by removing Richard Hassan as state minister in keeping with her commitment to stamp out corruption. And I want to say, the Prime Minister Andrew Owners must now act decisively by removing Dr. Andrew Wheatley as Minister of Parliament, an MP, right, or whatever he is, a member of the cabinet. He must remove Dr. Andrew Wheatley as a member of the cabinet in keeping with his commitment to stamp out corruption. I want the People's National Party to flip it, Jamaica. Every single day, they must come out Day 14. Andrew Holness must act decisively by put it up every single day. Have a mirror of a request. Everybody should retweet it. Andrew Holness and Andrew, Dr. Andrew Whitley must go. It must be plastered. Let this not be a 9-day wonder, ladies and gentlemen. This is untenable. Mighty God. Let me know what you think in the comment section. Like, share, and subscribe. No, man. I never... Listen. Let me tell you guys how random this live stream is. I never even know... The thing what I've done already. I never even know I would get here. I never knew... You understand? I never knew I would get here. Trust me. Jeez and peas. Yo, me say, I buck up on the video, you know. That video there with Andrew, you know. Buck up on the video. When the man I said, oh, of course, I would. So, you can't do it now. You can't do it now. Bag of chatting.
Batty Jerry attack. Who you think? For the resignation of Andrew Whitley, Jamaica, he's one of tangled web. And they are banning this with the Zell already.
Kitchen and caterers.
PDTV can confirm that we have been informed that sources. PDTV can confirm interesting development of what is happening in our beloved island. Now, Jamaica. PDTV can confirm that we have been informed that sources that 25 deportees from the United States arrived in Jamaica today. According to the information reaching my desk, the individuals are believed to be staying at the house in Grandstone, St. Mary. I'll show you the house.
So somebody was asking me which house? Grandstone, well, which part of St. Mary? Grandstone, St. Mary. All right. Wow.
I'm going to show you the house, Jamaica, and what it looks like in St. Mary. As we know, Jamaica, the issue has sparked serious public debate about securities. People are expressing significant and serious opposition to the deportees being housed in this area. Listen to the clip now of the residents in St. Mary voicing their concerns. Just a moment, Jamaica. I'm coming back to that story tonight. I'm coming back to the story. But I am saying to you, Courtney, let me get back to the substantive story. Holness, Courtney. You see how quick these people reaching the island. And you were told that they are skilled laborers on the island. And them gone into the people, them peaceful residential. Not for them as retired old people. Gone into the people, them of Grants community in a St. Mary. And gone to carry these 25 people. Unsupervised, you know, Courtney. Unsupervised. Unsupervised. Remember, Rubio said the most despicable, he's sending to Jamaica, him sending. Pedophile, murderer, and all of them something. And the rapists and all of the people them in that community right now are worried. This is utter slackness, Jamaica. Utter slackness. And I can tell you, whose house is it? We don't know whose big house is it with the 25 deportees, is it? We don't know Jamaica. See the house there? 25 of them there. Of all nationalities and background. So I saw them go just walk around and just carry them all over the island and spread them no sex offender registry. Nothing upon them, not chain upon them foot. St. Mary people, when I told you be prepared for what is to come, St. Mary people. But I know the St. Mary people will go jump the monkey for them. The St. Mary people will jump the monkey for them, Jamaica. Hey, Jamaica, this not safe. This is not safe what Holness has done. This is not safe. 25, according to them, the police, they must say them a guard the house, according to the police or what. You really think so? You really think so? You really think so, Jamaica? You really think?
Jamaica, if indeed police is guarding the house, then that means these people are criminals. So is a sophisticated prison then gonna put them in a transit? Police guarding the house? There's so many possibilities.
Think, not Nagwan, or not Naki. It is ultimately a serious bagabaga this. Serious bagabaga. Kwani. Jamaican people.
25 of them.
The first 25 reach. I don't know. Listen to the news report when the people must say, I said Mary. Listen to this, Jamaica.
We don't want no murderers. We don't want no rapists. We don't want no pedophiles here. We have enough of our own problems here where we can control our own people, much as we can control outsiders.
So if it was Jamaicans coming, yes, they could come.
Yes, because it's their home.
Yeah, it's their home, but it's not Jamaica. They are not Jamaican. When them up, some keep them up there.
The whole 14 parish need to come out and demonstrate on them.
Well, Andrew and Chang said they host big enough can hold them. So then if you put them up, not in St. Mary, especially in Gladstone. Here.
Hey, at this lady I mean like more than anything else. Yeah, man. Yeah, Lion King, you're pretty right about Montague, because later on, head boy I go call in, which me I go listen to.
Yeah, big enough.
Yeah, this is a peaceful community, you understand? So if the deported them come here, we don't know where they come in our district come, you understand?
Supposed to find out from the people them. Same way like how when you know what the vote, you know, go around and want to talk to people and get people this and get people. When you go bring things like that to the people them, talk to the people them and find out how the people them feel about certain things. You can't just push things on the people them because we not say. No, we have say. And a full time for Jamaica unite and stand up for what they believe in.
No, but hold on now. Jamaica. Me said that here a PMP here, not JLP here. So me here. Rasta. But I like to ask you, Rasta. Only me if you come out and repent if you don't vote for Andrew and brother. Because if you don't expect wealthy give Jamaican to come stand, I don't know. At least you need to come out and make we know say, yo, watch out now. We make a big mistake. Please forgive us. And stand with us. Better you come clean. I'm not talking about you specifically. I'm talking about people in that area. Right? Because now people in a Senton and Portland, you have certain area, Senton, you have Portland, St. Thomas. The whole of them here, them, if them a man or woman, whoever them is, can move around. And we don't know, well, them say the police them did it, but Chang said them can move around. So which is it? Which is it? And why wasn't there a press conference when them are coming to the island? Why them just, were they here already? Jamaica, I don't know why I feel like them did there already, you know. When the light did go the other day, the prisoners did come already? These people did come already? These so-called transit deportee, were they here? Were they transported on that day? When they had the blackout? Yo, I just ask questions because them things just come to my mind like, yo, Chacha. Chacha.
I want to say something. I want to say something to you tonight.
Yo.
The government of Jamaica have how many homeless Jamaicans?
I can't believe this, brother.
Homeless Jamaica. I think Dreda need to play that tonight before me deal with them. Play back that report, Dreda. Play back that
We don't want no murderers. We don't want no rapists. We don't want no pedophiles here. We have enough of our own problems here where we can control our own people, not just we can control outsiders.
If it was Jamaicans coming, yes, they could come.
Yes, because it's their home.
Yeah, it's their home, but it's not Jamaica. They are not Jamaican. When them apart, some keep them up there.
The whole 14 parish need to come out and demonstrate on them.
Well, Andrew and Chang said they host big enough can't hold them. So then if you put them up, not in St. Area.
Yo, I want the whole of Labour right them come out come protest. Labour right, I don't know what they mean, you know. I only want to sit on the front line first. Yeah, man. I only want to sit on the front line, Labour rights. Only want to sit on the front line, yeah?
Yeah, especially in Garrison. Carrying yard big enough.
Yeah, this is a peaceful community.
Oris Chang and Andrew, when you pack up the people around the yard here, I said the same thing, Mama. I agree with you. Pack them up at them yard. Make them go stay up away. Where Andrew live, I don't remember. What a bangarang. What a bangarang. What a bangarang.
Community, you understand? So if the deport them come here, we don't know where they come in our district come, you understand?
Supposed to find out from the people them. Same way like how when you know what the vote, you know, go around and I want to talk to people, I want to get people this, I want to get people. When you are going to bring things like that to the people them, talk to the people them and find out how the people them feel about certain things. You can't just push things for the people them because we are not say, no, we upset. And a full time for Jamaica unite and stand up to what them believe in.
Is a rural hamlet located in the parish of St. Mary, situated at just approximately 5 kilometers southeast of Oracabessa and near Port Maria. I want to say to Jamaicans tonight, we have thousands of Jamaicans, Courtney, in Western Jamaica that don't have a place to live. And Wholeness have these spaces that he could turn to accommodate these despicable characters. I'm going to say it again. Your government has all of these people in Western Jamaica that needs somewhere to stay. And he has not made the effort, Courtney, to even create temporary housing solutions for these people. But Andrew Holness, because him get paid for it, he decides, Courtney, that he's going to take up the most unscrupulous, despicable people from, and every 2 weeks, there's 25 of them coming to Jamaica. Every 2 weeks, I want to ask the labor rights them. You feel safe knowing that the criminals, the murderers, the rapists, them coming amongst your children, your women, your senior citizens in this country. You feel good knowing the fact that this is happening. You feel good that Audrey Marks, for 30 pieces of silver, fell out the Jamaican people with our Prime Minister. No one knows, Courtney, where these people are going. It's just them putting them into different places. Why you think for them Airbnb are they create? Because they know the arrangements that they were making. And they know what they have signed to. And Jamaica people have nowhere to live. How many homeless people and the government in less than 2 weeks could have found or identified a place to accommodate these third-party nationals. So the government today processed 25 new passports. The government today, Courtney, had 25 new nationalized citizens.
So, as some know say elaborate then last, you know, say you have somebody come in the comment section, but YouTube hide your comment. I'ma block you. Silly rabbit. Tricks are for kids. When the truth start knocking on gone to insults. You know, now I know what it means to be you know, like how my mother grew me and my father. You know. Cause the black button active, you know. Oh, good. Jamaica,
they will become new Jamaican citizens. So when you hear Changa tell you, say, oh, them just a pass through where? They basically are getting asylum in Jamaica. So remember they wanted asylum in the United States. The United States said, no, we don't want you here. We're going to send you to an ally for us. That is an ally to the United States. Here's how it's going to go. You're going to become a naturalized Jamaican. And then when you're over probably 3-4 years, you can apply as now a Jamaican to come to the United States. Read now Jamaica take off on the blinkers. So when Chang said they're going to be able to transition, 3-4 years after they left, then can, as I know, naturalized Jamaican, so they're going to apply for US passport.
Help. We hear the
We need your divine intervention. It is a form of neocolonialism. People living under tarpaulins. People living under tarpaulin scrutiny and deported come in your country and live in a big house. What can go so?
Think about that.
Lunch, dinner, breakfast, and all of those and amenities. And poor people.
How people support this though? Even if 25, you think that 25 of them alone are going to come and then they move on after 30 days? Who is tracking that? Are you? Are you tracking? They didn't advertise when them coming to Jamaica. Oh, here are the 25 persons that are coming to Jamaica. And oh, we have identified this is this person, that is this person. Why wasn't there any news media alerted to go and see these 25 persons come in the country? Jamaica, we have ghosts. I would say to you guys in St. Mary, St. Anne, and other areas, be very vigilant. You obviously don't know how much persons they are Jamaica. You don't know everybody in Jamaica, so no, they have dropped 25 needle in a haystack. And they are the only ones who know them because them never put them on camera. So we're not going to say, oh, this person is a person. And them are one of the pedophile and them are one of the this. The most despicable human beings. Not my word, Marco Rubio. Yeah. I don't want no new friend. No new friend. And them speak English. So you can easily identify them. They can just blend in. Mighty God.
In your country suffering.
A corrupt government.
Repeat that, boy.
4 persons be received.
Parliament cannot liberate the people.
You hear what I say in Jamaica? So the next 2 weeks, another 25 going to come. And then another 2 weeks, Courtney. By the end of the year, you have almost 1,000 of them already, you know. Head boy, call back if you...
So, ladies and gentlemen, oh, Lord have mercy, Father God, help us. So, welcome to the show, your brother Bolo V&R here. And it's a very stressful time here in Jamaica. I don't know about anybody else, but the news is literally stressing me. The implications of the decisions that this Jamaica Labour Party government has made regarding the TCN, they have literally put each and every one of us at open risk. They are traitors to the people of Jamaica. I view every last one of them as compromised traitors of the people of Jamaica. Listen to Head Boy here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's listen to this. You got PDTV News, Jamaica. Please go ahead and subscribe to Andre Stevens Show. Alright, God is good.
if you're calling back. By the end of the year, Courtney, you have 1,000 of them, you know. And the worst part of it, they have no records of them. So they're just going to come, Courtney, and just familiarize themselves with the Jamaican society. Yes, boy, good night.
Right, Professor.
Yes.
I want to reveal something to you and your listeners. Today there was a major press conference, yes, in the Eastern Caribbean regarding the first 4 persons we received. Prime Minister gave an update to indicate that the United States is paying the full cost and that they're paying costs up to a year. After these TCN persons must look work. Yeah?
Yes.
No. All the agreements are the same, except some may say I don't want Asians, some may say I don't want Spanish, but the agreements are the same. I am asking the question, if after 6 months to a year in a country, knowing the representation people, Europa, and Chang had said something that slipped through his mouth,
yes,
that they said they wanted people who speak English.
Yes.
So it means that these persons are coming from Commonwealth countries. Yes.
Chang also said that he would rather them be skilled workers, or not skilled workers, but skilled individuals. Chang also said that.
Do you know Commonwealth voters anybody from a Commonwealth country such as Canada, the UK, after 1 year residence in Jamaica, they can vote?
Thank you. But I told you that last week, that them going to put them on the voters list and them can vote. The 10,000 of them are going to be able to vote in the next election.
No, people are saying that this is Montague's constituency. That is true, but it's not totally fully his constituency. This falls in 2 divisions. It falls in the Oraka-Bessa division and the Port Maria division. Let me tell something to your listeners. If more of them are allowed to come into Port, that division is really Port Maria, what will happen is that we won the Port Maria division by only 200 and something votes.
Oh, so them are populated with the nationals them. To see if it can reach up to probably 500 to 1,000 to win that division. Jesus, couldn't look at them deadly.
Take back the parish council.
Oh! You see, I repeat that boy.
And take back the parish council. Let me tell people how many divisions are in St. Mary that the PNP have. There's 3 in Western St. Mary, 3 in Central St. Mary, and 1 in Southeast St. Mary. Right?
Yes.
International gentrification. No, international gerrymandering. We are witnessing potentially international gerrymandering. Now Horace Chang has to come and answer questions in regards to this, and Andrew Honestly. Yeah, they have to come answer questions in regards to this. International gerrymandering. Wow. But, you know, they said a lot of things in the press conference. Like, there'll be no more than 10. So if 10 persons are here, no more can come. Something to that effect. If 10 of them decide to stay, the program halt. No more are supposed to come in. So we're going to see how it goes in Jamaica. Because I don't believe that that's going to be the case. And a lot of other people don't either. But let us see.
Remain, the count is how it is. Is it supposed to be, so that is 7 and 5? Not massive, but that's supposed to be 11. Am I correct?
Yes.
Right, no, that is 12. So it's supposed to be 13. I missed out 1 bit. So it's supposed to be 13. So what will happen is that at the current leading stage now, the difference is 7-5.
Yes.
They're hoping to flip. And as it were, there's one of the divisions that we possibly may lose in Western St. Mary. So what they're doing is openly using this to flip. So if they get the flip, they will control the council.
Mighty God. Mighty God.
When you hear them, and they want the St. Mary Council because Nara cannot operate in St. Mary without the parish council.
Hear they, Courtney.
But also, I am saying to the mayor, and I have been trying to reach him, there is a clause in the Town and Country Planning Act which allows for the mayor to object on the basis of security concerns.
Yes.
Now, let me tell you, let me ask Montague, isn't this a resident that belongs to a financier who financed you in the last election?
What you say?
This house belongs to a businessman who supported Mr. Montague. I'm asking.
The house belonged to a businessman who supported Bobby Montague in the election. Drayden put up at the house.
People of Western and Central St. Mary. Who don't know the man who like foul, fight foul. Who don't know who we talking.
What you say?
And the last name is a Chinese name. It's all laborite. Huh?
So you see the house belong to a laborite?
Yes, and that's why I asked the questions. Remember, I asked you on Midday Connections, who is going to get the benefit of housing these people?
Jamaica, anytime you follow the money, you come up with the answers. Just follow the money. Follow the money. I tell you.
There's a laborite get the contract.
He's going to have them there for a minimum of a year.
A good money that he might get,
Today, when I heard the announcement of the amount of money, so they have given money for housing, money for healthcare, money for to settle to the housing, healthcare, food, and in addition to that, whilst they're here and they're attempting to find jobs, what they would do, the US is supplementing their income.
Oh, this
when
interesting. This interesting.
Money coming from IOM. There's no money coming from IOM. It is coming from the USA State Department. Yeah. In addition to that, as I go, Prof.
Yes.
What they're doing with this migration issue, with the whole issue, is that once they settle, they will not leave, because they signed an agreement which says all of them, including the country that made the announcement today, that they must be given the opportunity to seek jobs.
My God.
That's why they
so they're going to compete with the people in Jamaica already when I get job.
Yeah, the worst part, now open the St. Mary. St. Mary people left St. Mary, got town, go up. Half of St. Mary works in Kingston and St. Andrew now.
So that means they're going to come in at Kingston and St. Andrew and try to find work. How what is?
Yes, and St. Ann. But I have a better suggestion for housing. You know one place named Belmont Road?
Whoa! We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Where is it? Carry them go Belmont Road.
Oh my God, there's a lot of space down there.
And them are going to learn to sing the Labour Party song, Equal Rights and Justice.
As I go to St. Mary has a problem with pedophiles.
Large.
We also know because we have a pedophile who's sitting in Parliament. Yes?
Large.
No. Imagine what is going to happen in that area where, for example, he's going to have them there for a minimum of a year.
A good money that he might get,
Today, when I heard the announcement of the amount of money, so they have given money for housing, money for healthcare, money for to settle to the housing, healthcare, food, and in addition to that, whilst they're here and they're attempting to find jobs, what they would do, the US is supplementing their income.
Oh, this is
when
interesting. This is interesting.
Money coming from IOM. There's no money coming from IOM. It is coming from the USA State Department. Yeah.
Mighty.
In addition to that, as I go, Prof.
Yes.
What they're doing with this migration issue, with the whole issue, is that once they settle, they will not leave, because they signed an agreement which says all of them, including the country that made the announcement today, that they must be given the opportunity to seek jobs.
My God.
That's why they
so they're going to compete with the people in Jamaica already when I get job.
Yeah, the worst part, now open the St. Mary. St. Mary people left St. Mary, got town, go up. Half of St. Mary works in Kingston and St. Andrew now.
So that means they're going to come in at Kingston and St. Andrew and try to find work. How what is?
Yes, and St. Ann. But I have a better suggestion for housing. You know one place named Belmont Road?
Whoa!
Funny.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help.
Funny.
Where is it? Carry them go Belmont Road.
Funny.
And there's a lot of space down there.
And them are going to learn to sing the Labour Party song, Equal Rights and Justice.
As I go to St. Mary has a problem with pedophiles.
That is
we also know because we have a pedophile who's sitting in Parliament. Yes?
Lord Jesus.
No. Imagine what is going to happen in that area.
Emotional damage.
Yeah? The same Kidland, Grandstone, right? That, you know what will happen in these areas? These people better. These guys will perform whatever activities they perform, and the young girls down there.
And young boys. And young boys.
And young boys. They're gone about the business. There's nobody to stop them. We have a problem in St. Mary and Portland with this issue. So why are you bringing in people into the community that people don't know? And by the way, Grandstone predominantly vote JLP.
My God.
All the best, Prof.
Lord Jesus. Them says a labor right here, him bringing the people in. And what is?
Wow. Hey man, I got nothing for you guys, man. Jamaica people, all of you that voted for this government. I hope you guys are directly affected by what is going on right now. And I'm talking about the ones them that is still supporting this government. If you are still supporting this government, and I apologize for some of the echo on the recording clearly, there's going to be some echoes, right? But because I didn't realize my microphone was on a few times while it was playing through the speaker. But all of you that didn't vote, all of you that voted for the JLP and you're still supporting, if you didn't vote and you don't realize that not voting is a problem, because not voting is really voting for the other party that's been in power already, because you didn't exercise a vote to make a change, because you're too much of a coward to decide based off policy what is going on and add to the conversation and to the fight for change. You could have started your own political party, you could have tried the UIC, you could have done a bunch of things. You could have voted for independent people, you could have done a bunch of things, but you sat down and did nothing, and nothing was absolutely what the Jamaica Labour Party needed to steal the election. I hope that you're affected in some capacity with the decisions that the government is making without our input. This government. Yeah, man. That's all I will say about that. Unbelievable. Big up Head Boy, big up Andre Stevens. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Bolo TBV don't go anywhere. You know it's Throwback Thursdays, and I didn't do any throwback series this Thursday at all. I've been so busy all day. So of course I will be running this live stream straight through till the morning. Alright, so share up the live, like up the live. Like I said, don't keep it to yourself. Alright? Don't keep it to yourself. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Oh, yo. Can't say we never want, no. Can't say we never tell, no. Can't say we never want, no. Can't say we never want, no, my side. We tried, we tried.
The understanding of this is that whenever you see things that
we did try, but you all did not listen. You are stubborn. And so, what can we do? What can we do? We never listen, Jamaica. We never listen, you know. Want to do no one thing, so alright. Want to do no one thing then. Without any further ado, ease out. Ease out. Whoa, what just happened? No man, I first missed that. Damn. Okay, awesome. I wonder what I'm going. Elections of consequences, ladies and gentlemen. Elections of consequences. I don't say it, bro. I don't say it, bro. Line it up, you know. Line it up, phone. One of them things there. And Pastor Peter Chambers just dropped his video. I've been waiting on it, so this is kind of an exclusive if you haven't gone over there to watch it yet. And I'm going to give my reaction, so you can still go over there and watch it, because I'll be stopping the video whenever I feel like stopping the video and making my point. You got it? Good. Now hit that like button coming through the door, man. Stop playing. Follow me on all my platforms. Hey, see y'all later, man. Y'all can go over to Bolo TBV. Yes. And remember that donation options are PayPal. The anonymous link is pinned at the top.